Leo, hello, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We're using the Line Strider Tarot today, and we'll pull a couple of the Fairies Oracle cards to finish off. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising placements of Leo. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force the fit. There are many excellent readers on YouTube, and one of them may have your message if this is not your message this week. Let's see what we have, Leo. That light is doing some weird things, so I may have to fix that. Hold on. Get your cards out here first. All right, let me pause you for just a moment. Okay, hopefully that is better. And that light was flickering a little bit, so I didn't want to leave that on. All right, let's move these up so you can see everything clearly. And let's see where we're at. We have the Knight of Wands coming out first. This is you seeing the big picture this week, Leo. You're in a leadership role of some sort in your life right now, and you are carrying your responsibilities well. Interesting art on this card. Almost looks like a broken blade in some aspects. And I just noticed there's like a, I don't know what that is. Ghost horse or a skeleton, or I don't know what that is. That's interesting. Anyway, so something about this, you're in a leadership role of some sort. You've got some challenges, but you're overcoming them well this week. Whatever you're working on, it's contributing to you being in a very, very stable financial position. The kind of wealth that sets you and your family up, and possibly your grandchildren and your grandchildren's grandchildren. You're working on a legacy here. You're working on, you know, levels of wealth that are inheritable. It's making you a little nervous, though, I have to say. You may be taking some big chances, you know, some speculative investing that could turn out really, really well, or really poorly. It's keeping you up at night worrying about that. It could also be that you're just, you know, you're taking some level of risk that you're not used to. So you may be most of the time not very adventurous, but you're doing something a little bit out of your normal comfort zone financially right now, and that's making you nervous. You've had some sort of heartbreak recently. I feel like maybe this almost feels like a memory to me. I don't know why. That's more of an intuitive hit than anything I'm seeing in the cards. But I feel like, I don't know. It seems like residue. It feels like you are remembering a sad loss of some sort. And I think that that's coming up right now, because we've got a couple here, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This is a very, this is a feminine energy that's really got her stuff together. She's financially secure. She is quite comfortable expressing her sensuality, her physical self and her mental self, her emotional self. They're all fairly well integrated. This she's got this leadership quality, this one, and you know, this could be you, this could be I say she, but it's a feminine energy. It could be a man who embodies this, you know, comfort with physical self and emotional self, and is able to you know, earn at a high level, very financially stable. King of Cups is, you know, emotionally balanced. This is deep love, but it's not the roller coaster kind. It's very stable, very, you know, I don't want to say firm but fair. That's not quite right. But this is a masculine energy who's in touch with the emotional side, but not ruled by the emotional side. And so there's a couple here. And I almost get the sense, Leo, that you tend toward this, but you're maybe a little less stable around this. This energy that's coming in right now is a little bit overwhelming for you. It kind of floors you how much you just want to be around that energy, and it's reminding you of a past situation, and it's making you worried about getting hurt again. So you've got a good financial situation going on here. You're a little nervous about your money, just because there's the possibility of it being a huge win for you financially. And then at the same time, there's a connection between the masculine and feminine energies, where the attraction is quite strong, I think. You really respect one another and what you've been able to achieve in this world, but you're a little concerned about heartbreak based on your past actions. Your past experiences is what I mean to say, Leo. We have one jumper, which is number 26. What's this say? Oh, that's gnome, I think. Oh, that gnome? I don't know. We'll look him up. Number 26. The other card you have is the green woman, number 23. All right, so numbers 26 and 23 may be of relevance to some of you. Let's take a look at the meanings of the cards. "26. Oh, that gnome. Trickster. Creative chaos. Wild gifts. Breaking habits and patterns. It's time to leap into the air, letting the earth turn beneath you, and discover where you come down again. Reasonable risks are okay. Even unreasonable risks are probably okay. Use your head and look before you leap. Of course, but do so understanding that the actual jump is likely to be very rewarding. No guarantees, but then there never really are anyway, no matter how pretty the paper may seem to be printed on, and the scroll work around the edge. In reading this card, the presence of that gnome tells us that the forces of chaos are at work. Things may not be as they seem, and this may very well be a good thing. Look for the unexpected. Find the opportunity in it and go for it. He says that no matter how confused things may seem, there is a way to make them better. But it is a creative way, one you haven't tried before. And he says, think amazing new thoughts. So that lines up quite well with your new financial opportunity and the risk you may have to take there. It seems to be encouraging. 23, the green woman. Wildness. Natural magic. Expectant gratitude. Untrammeled creativity. The green woman speaks to us of caring for our growing ground and of the physical satisfaction of being our natural selves and practicing our own innate magic. This is a time for enhancing the growth of our talents and abilities, a time of blossoming that will bear fruit. It may also be a time of growing maturity and self-confidence. Experience trusting yourself and trusting the process of growth. She also reminds us of material rewards ahead, the harvest of the seeds we have planted and nurtured. She counsels boldness and perseverance in the face of adversity, yet she also reminds us that sometimes the only action we can take is to wait patiently and keep growing. So that's pretty exciting. That's 2 cards talking about you having financial growth here if you take those chances, if you trust yourself and your magic, Leo. So I think that looks like a pretty exciting week for you. And this may have something to do with that financial opportunity, this masculine and feminine energies that are so complementary and drawn to one another there. That may be an aspect of this as well. I think that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for letting me read for you. It is always my honor to do so. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed. Every like, share, and subscribe helps the channel to grow. It helps these messages get out to more people that they may be useful for. And so I thank you for helping me with that mission of getting them out to as many people as possible. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And I hope you all have a great week. I'll see you next week. Blessings.